Well, my compadres, we are back for another Bronco bull riding, Wild West ride. Sunset duel showdowns at the OK Corral don't have nothing on this highfalutin neighborhood war today. These two neighbors are not mighty friendly with each other. What we got here is two neighbors arguing about trash left out, possible racial tensions, dog biting, tears a-flowing, and another serious of a doozy past allegation. So enjoy the show, folks.
Rocky!
Hey, David. How are you, sir?
Man, I'm fine.
What's going on?
This woman was throwing trash in my yard.
No, she wasn't.
Yes, she was.
Get out. Really?
Yeah.
Is it still there?
Man, it might be out there. It's still right there.
Okay. Which house is yours, sir?
Right here.
All right. The white
The
one
White House, yeah,
with
with
the pillars?
Cadillac, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's.
Then her dog bit me.
Let me see. Are you hurt?
I don't know. Hey, look, it bit me right here.
He refused to get out of
I
our
was standing
driveway.
right there.
He refused to get
I
out
was
of our
standing
driveway.
right
Okay.
here.
All right, you
I
guys.
was
Hey,
standing
let's do
right
this.
here.
Let's do this.
This is his dog. This is his
We was in
dog.
my yard. I came from the back. My dog was chilling. She was throwing trash in my yard.
Okay.
Dog was
And I was going to throw this
Guys,
away.
hey, is that your dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do
Take
this.
your dog,
And he
please.
went in there.
Grab him. You go back to your yard.
Can you please
I'm gonna
get
talk
the
to you
leash
separate.
back for me?
Well, he's going to slip out of this.
Yes, I can do that.
Thank you.
Come on, Rocky.
I'll meet you over there. Hey, buddy.
Stop, come on.
Okay, Kira. What's going on?
I need to just breathe for a second.
Okay, go ahead.
He's like in my face. He would not get out of my driveway. My dog had every right to bite him because she was guarding me, and he was on our property, and I asked him to leave no less than 10 times.
Okay,
And he was in my face,
gotcha.
like spit from his
Just
yelling
screaming?
at me, calling me a nasty girl, trying to play the race card. I don't care what color he is.
Okay.
I
Why?
have asked him so many times. This whole neighborhood is like, they don't pick up after their kids. This is a circle in our neighborhood that has been maintained by the cul-de-sac neighbors.
Okay,
My parents have lived here for 45 years.
gotcha.
And we have never, ever, in the 45 years that my parents have owned this home and I've been a part of it, we have never had neighbors that leave trash. Their kids like play. My kid used to play with them until his nephew enticed her into their house and they weren't home. And he sexually assaulted her and almost raped her in their bathroom. And I should have
sorry.
freaking called you guys back then.
Sorry to hear that.
But
What?
they convinced me that it would never happen again. So I didn't press charges, and now I want to.
How long ago was that?
It was like I think it was last summer.
Okay. I'd contact non-emergency and ask this.
She won't even go in our driveway like she used to play. This is like,
Okay. Well, that is a separate issue from this one.
it
and I
is.
wanna do- I
It's a
wanna-
separate issue.
and I want to
know
deal with
that.
this one
I'm
right now.
sorry.
Okay. No, it's fine. You don't have to apologize. All
He,
right. So
he like calls me a racist because I want to keep this circle clean. Yes, I did call his nephew a gangster because he is one.
okay. So he says you threw trash. I'm hearing from you though that's trash that his kids are leaving laying
His
around.
kids are leaving trash in the circle, and I've asked him so many times. Please just, my mom has asked them, and she went out of it because they called her a racist for telling them to just clean up after themselves.
Okay.
The circle has never had trash in it, ever. And now it has trash in it all the time. Wrappers, there's Otter Pop wrappers, and I put them on their yard so they can take care of their trash. I don't enter their property.
Okay. So, gotcha. Did he get bit by a dog?
Did he?
Yeah.
He didn't get bit. He kept going in my face, and I was standing here with my dog on a leash, and he would not leave.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know
Cool.
if she bit him or not, but I hope she did, because I have every right to defend my property.
I got that. So here's the deal. Right. I understand your frustration. I don't
And
think.
his dog was trespassing. He's
I-
trespassing. So if I want to file a civil trespass suit, I will.
I think you guys should do that. But more, well,
I mean, his
no,
dog would, and I don't have a problem with his dog. His dog is very sweet.
better than that. Don't do the trespass. Go get a protection order, right? Stating he can't come so many feet within your property. You also state that he is your neighbor and he lives about 100 feet away or more. So it should be like a 10-foot barrier minimum from your property line. No contact, no harassment. Check all the boxes. Okay, you can do that at the courthouse in Tacoma on Tacoma Avenue.
Yeah, I know. I'm a lawyer, actually.
You are? Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so go do that today or tomorrow. I'm honestly going to advise him to do the same thing, so that way you both are held liable to not, break that order in both directions. And here's the deal. Like, I agree with you. I'd be super frustrated as well. But, like, throwing trash in his yard when he behaves like this is not going to fix that issue. Do you guys have an HOA?
We do.
Okay, I would go through the HOA for stuff like this.
This is how they act too. I mean, when we're not even involved, they have fights like that.
Okay. All right. Can I get you to head inside, please?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
thank you.
Officer, talk to me like that.
I'm coming, David.
And her daughter was being slutty, and she likes school black.
Okay, guys. Hey, I'm not too concerned what happened with the kids earlier last year. She tried telling me about it. I told her if she wants to deal with that, that needs to be on a separate issue. Okay, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. All right, here. So here's kind of my understanding, and here's what I told her. Okay. She's upset. She thinks that your kids are leaving trash in the center.
No, don't even let him talk.
Right. And so here's what I told her. I go, regardless of whether you feel like they're throwing that they're leaving trash in the common area or not, I was like, it's not acceptable for her to take that trash, even if she think it came from your kids, and throw it in your guys' yard. Right. I was like, don't do that again. Yeah. Unacceptable. Okay. Here's what I advised her, and I'm going to advise you guys. I think you should both do it. Right. Is go get a no contact anti-harassment order against her. She's going to do it against you. Right. You both will be beholden to it, which basically states at that point, like, you guys cannot make contact with each other. I told her if she has an issue with this common area and trash being in, with the kids or whatever, it's not her responsibility to deal with it you directly. She needs to go through the HOA and vice versa. If you guys have issues with her, okay,
Bro,
for whatever reason, animal issues, trash issues, whatever it might be, go through the HOA. But I think you guys should both get no contact orders between each other, right? And leave it at that, right? And if something arises in the future and those orders in place, we have a little bit more legal authority to handle it on both sides, right? So if she comes over and throws trash in your yard again, right, she could be arrested for violating that order. Does that make sense?
He actually just caught her. She's throwing dog poop and everything over there. We don't even bring a dog here no more.
Yeah, I take him in the back. He was just freeing. I mean, he was back here, golfers going. Nobody. I was just picking up trash in my backyard for my kids. Like I tell them, if you look, she threw those 2 cans. And that can is old. It's old. It's not even new.
Yeah.
So it's been here. She's hunting around, man. I mean, I understand.
That one's not even ours, but they pushed it way over here.
Okay.
And it's really the issue with the kids. And ever since then, she has a vendetta against us.
Right. And I told her she needs to stay away from your guys' property and not throw stuff in it anymore. Okay. But when it comes to this common area, guys, I encourage you to go through the HOA for having some better guidelines. And if you are interested in doing a protection order / no contact, no harassment, right, you can go down to the Tacoma courthouse, Tacoma Avenue. They're open from 08 to 1600, okay, like Monday through Thursday, I want to say.
So what do we do about the dog biting?
Yeah, dog bite me.
Okay.
The dog bit me.
So, can I see it? Do you have any marks?
I don't know. It bit me. I guess not. No, he bit me through. He got me right here. I mean, I guess
so.
It's the marks.
My understanding is, she felt kind of threatened by behavior on her property.
Yeah,
now, what I am going to do, right, because there's a dog accident, is I'm going to go ahead and notify our animal control, right? Then if they decide to, I'll give them the circumstances. They can reach out to her, reach out to you guys, if this becomes an issue, right? So it's going to get noted.
Well, what do I do? Because the only reason I traveled over there was because my dog was going, because she was moving. It was moving with her dog. And the dog was all the way in her garage. And I was just standing, if this is the driveway where it first curls, I was standing 2 feet there and I wasn't moving. I was holding my stuff like you seen me, and I was talking to her. And the dog, it bit at me. You know what I'm saying? But my dog was in there. Yeah, it bit me. It bit my sweat.
I can see a little tear on your pants.
Yeah.
So I'm going to forward this to animal control. so they can talk about it. She claims you were on the property when it
I mean, if
happened.
that's on her property, whatever. I mean, I'm not denying. I'm just telling you exactly where I was
Other than that,
standing.
we don't
And her and her daughter
bother.
got in my face, was cussing and pointing at me, and she was spitting on me from her talking.
Yeah, she said the same thing.
Well, yeah, sure. But
Like-
you know, she just I mean, I understand, officer, we got it. I'm clear on that, man. But this woman's nasty, disrespectful, telling me I shouldn't be here. Go back to East Tacoma.
And we're not even from East Tacoma.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I mean, you know, she's on that level.
She
I'm just
tells
saying,
the
that's who we're
neighbors
dealing
and everything,
with.
and we just
I don't have
ignore
to deal
it.
with that
I mean,
woman,
we
man.
really don't even interact with her.
Yeah, we
don't
don't
say-
do nothing. We don't even, since that whole thing, I mean, whatever. I didn't even talk to her.
Okay. Like I said, guys, this sounds like a really negative relationship. And I think, you know, I think it would be best if she didn't talk to you in the future, and vice versa. And that's why I'm
She
really
should know
encouraging
that,
you
'cause
guys.
She's a lawyer. She should know
Yeah,
that.
she's a lawyer talking about, oh, I'm going to sue you. Oh, I put people in jail like you. Or whatever, represent people. What you talking about, woman?
Okay.
You know?
Based off what you told me, that wants me to encourage you guys even more to go get that no contact order, right? She should not talk to you like that.
Right.
That's unacceptable, right?
Yeah.
That, like, it's disrespectful. You don't deserve
And you
that.
guys know there have been people, it's over, right? We're in a whole different situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
And I'm listening to this woman.
So-
There's probably
okay.
nothing you can do.
It's always interesting to hear two sides of the story. You get a fuller picture. That's right, I said fuller, not fuller picture. Sometimes it's hard to figure out at first who the fool is in these here vids, ain't it? I tell you what, sometimes there's all hat and no cattle.
You can put your children on that order, yes. You can put your minors that are yours on that order as well if you don't want her contacting your
Her
minors.
and her daughter as well. Can I put them both on there?
How old's the daughter?
16. She got in my face and was
Christiana
calling
was
me.
in your face?
Yeah, she was cussing at me, calling me a turtle and all kind of stuff.
Oh my God.
They were both calling me names, just cussing at me in my face. The both of them.
I'll be totally honest with you guys. I've never served an order for a minor before.
Yeah, you can get an order against a minor. You can. It'd have to be you'd have to ask for 2 orders because
Okay. I'll do that.
you can list whoever you want as part of your household as protected under the order. So your significant other, your children can be listed on one order,
Yeah.
but the person who is served the order, it's one individual. So you'd have to get 2 of the basic 2 of the same thing. But yeah,
Okay.
minors can be served with her.
That's our recommendation. I'm going to go have another talk with her about how we speak to people and the things we say. That
In generalization,
Yeah.
every black kid doesn't belong to me
right?
or us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
they come down to the neighborhood. Yeah, they come down here and play. It's the safest place in the area.
Yeah.
You know, so they come down here. You can see the cars, so it makes sense. You know, but whatever. I mean, they don't cause no trouble. We make them pick up. I mean, there's 2 cans.
I will give it to you in a minute, ma'am.
Yeah, you know, the kids, look, if you look, she could pick 2 cans now. If she was throwing, you know, if it was a, look.
I told her it was unacceptable.
All right,
okay.
officer, I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. Thank you, David. Appreciate it, ma'am.
Job easy.
Appreciate you guys. Like
All
I
right.
said, go follow through with that, okay?
Yeah, no, we will.
All right. Thank you, sir. They're standing here yelling at each other. It's the common area and trash. That's the issue. Oh. Yep.
Hey there.
Okay, hi ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Like I said, okay, I advise them to do the same thing that you're doing, right? Just want to remind you, like, we can either de-escalate things, you know this, you're a lawyer, or you can escalate things. Throwing trash in people's yard, even if it's theirs, is not going to make matters better.
That's fair.
And
I'm
then,
just
you know, also
frustrated.
too, making generalized statements about where they're from and if they belong in the neighborhood or not.
Oh, I never
Even when
said
you're
that.
frustrated, okay? I'm not saying you did. They're
No,
saying you
I
did.
never said that. What
Okay.
I said was, we have lived here for 45 years, and we've never had anybody have trash in the circle that way. And I have asked you before, my mom has asked you before, other people have asked you before, to please
Okay.
pick up after your kids, or have your kids pick up after themselves.
Right. So here, from this moving forward, I can almost guarantee they're probably going to go get no contact order.
That's fine.
I suggest you do the same.
Oh, I'll be there before they are.
Okay. And then
I'll just file it through links.
If you have issues with the trash, go through the HOA because that's finable, I'm sure. Okay, let them because the HOA has some legal authority, right? Let them do their job.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Sounds
And
good.
then just steer clear. And
I'm sorry.
Woosa, you're all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he calls my daughter a hoe when his
Yep.
nephew
They were.
attacks her.
Okay,
Are
so
you kidding?
they're probably going to do this as well. I would list all of the individuals because they're going to list you in one order and your daughter probably on another. I would list the husband on one, the wife on one.
I don't even know their full name. Do you know their full name?
No, I can get that for you.
Okay.
Yep.
Can you get it to me like today?
I'll go pull it on the computer. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's a nephew. He doesn't live with them, but his name is Yurik, and he's the one that attacked my daughter. And that's when she stopped hanging out with any of them. Like she's afraid to even go in the front if he's around.
Okay.
And I don't want him in this neighborhood. He doesn't belong here.
Well, if you want to pursue that, I'd contact the PD. Ask to speak to one of the detectives in SAU.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not
Sexual assault,
obviously
yeah.
a criminal attorney.
Yes.
I'm a civil attorney. So.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a few minutes. I'll go try to run the last name.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Hold them. I'm gonna go get her a last name for the order.
I need a incident call.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Never try to send me to jail, man. Over what, man?
Well,
You know if I touch her, I'm going to jail.
that,
She gonna talk to me like that. She gonna try to send me to prison. You know it too.
well, that kind of applies to everybody, though, sir.
I'm not doing it like that to her, though, man. I don't even treat people like that.
Well, David, I can tell you this, right? Like, we don't arbitrarily arrest people. I need evidence, and I wouldn't do it just based off solely word, right?
Man, I touched her, though, man. I'm going to prison. This way she was speaking to me, bro. You've seen it for less. Come on. You seen people done. I mean, come on, man. Took everything I had. I got kids, like she said. Oh, you shouldn't have had that many kids. You shouldn't have had. What's she talking about?
I think all children are a blessing, and the more you have is like quivers in your arrow, right? Or arrows in your quiver. That's what the Bible says. Hey, you're gonna be okay. All right.
Why she do that to me?
David, can I get your last name and a cell phone number for me?
Why she do that to me? She's not taking away with my shit. She didn't care. I could have left for my kids and she wouldn't even care. I'm like, why would a woman do that to somebody? Why would she do that? If I touched her, she would have called me and been gone.
David, let's head back inside, okay?
Oh, what is that? What is that? What kind of woman? She's nasty.
Hey, you're supposed to just get a blue card.
She's nasty.
You coming home
She's
today
nasty.
after school.
I cops this call. I can't believe it. I can't believe it, man.
I'll be honest with you guys. I don't know who called.
No, I was calling my son.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a little exchange. Do you have her info that you need for order? Okay, I'll provide that to you. So you can have her proper name and date of birth to provide the courts, and I'm gonna do the same for her, vice versa. Okay? All right, David, there you go. There's your information.
Well,
Hey, for just, when we take off here, for future reference, right, the yelling in the street, like when we show up, right, I was able to get both sides of the story. She admit what she did, right? But in the future, that may not, go your way sometimes. So
I'm not getting it, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I advise you, man.
You ain't gotta advise me nothing now because look what she did to me. So I know what to do. I know what it is. The whole time.
But here's
I heard
here's
you though, bro. I understand.
Okay.
My guy. You ain't gotta talk to me about it no more.
Okay.
She did what she did.
Okay.
She did what she was trying to do. That's why you're advising me because, like you said, it may not shake out next time. I understand. That's my point.
I like to think I'm reasonable and I try to get to the
Yeah,
truth.
but that's what I'm saying. That's my point. That's my whole point. Like you just said, it may not shake out. I understand that. It couldn't have shook out this time. Something could have just went wrong based on everything that happened. And it was all her fault. 1000%. But thank you for your service and your help, my man.
You're welcome,
Appreciate
sir.
it.
Good luck in the future, sir. Yep, that last part went about how I expected it to.
We sure hope these folks have a come to Jesus moment and are able to work out their differences. Both sides have applied for a no contact order, and things calmed down in the neighborhood, at least for the time being. If you like what you're watching, we would be mighty grateful to you if you would go hit those subscriber, like, and share buttons harder than a raccoon in a trash can at midnight.